X-Nova's had really good movement up here too. Plus, I guess they just don't have the best way to secure the kill.
Oh, kinetic field, some pretty good damage. Jug coming in with a Blade Fury. Is it going to be enough? Certainly seems so. X-Nova's got the damage. That Thunder Strike helping to top it off. Tiny looking for more, but not going to commit for the kill. Mason still
they're actually going for it.
Despite the pressure, back up top, Papita. Kinetic field blocks him in. The Thunder Strike plus Blade Fury is just too much damage. It's a level 2 Thunder Strike as well. It's a lot of damage on that. 240.
Yeah, it's one of the better value points.
280.
Mid lane. The rotation from the dead time.
XM. Is he going to be able to turn this? FY does. They lose the Razor first, but Tomato still falls. Great rotation from FY to get that exchange. Still secure 2 bounties for X-Nova there. And on the other side, looks like they went 1 for 1. Tiny grabbed one, but he ends up dying for it, and then they picked up the other bounty rune. So big win for LGD at the 5-minute mark. Here he'll bump into the Oracle. Flies over, trades some damage. Tiny actually not rotating.
Yeah, waiting for the rune probably too, and for the Pango to come back. So Wu's going for it. Oh, it's a regen. Not going to help him, but he'll deny it.
Chalice on the way over, though, and this should be a dead Oracle. Only level 3. Okay.
They tried to give it to Chalice, it looked like.
And a Siege. So a lot of damage on this tower. But Wu, he's going to get caught now. Kinetic field again with the Thunder Strike. Ame only level 5, but right clicks should be sufficient unless these Wild Wings help him out. Good stutter step on the right click from Ame and secures the kill. Does not hand it over to the newcomers.
That should be enough threat here. X-Nova has to be wary of a toss back onto the left.
Picked up the glimpse now. Moves trying to come in. Can't get there quite in time. Kinetic field does break things apart, so the left can't get there to close the gap. Jug now with a great spin. He will have an ultimate after this, but backs out. Does not want to die for that kill as the Queen of Pain is rotated. Drops the Omni, but not able to mitigate the damage. Not going to find the kills either. Trying to move into the tree line. The toss, they've got it. Tomato now hunting for X-Nova. TP out, knows they don't have a stun.
But yeah, you can see that. You look at the last, and you're like, oh, that's kind of close, and you realize that a lot of that's jungle, and then the Queen has killed, and suddenly it's a 1k gap.
Papita in some trouble again. Does connect with a stun on the Disruptor, maybe looking for the counter kill, but does not have the damage. Sets one up for XM. More space for Ame to finish off this tier 1 tower up top. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, looks like we're going to see some more rotations. Chalice now level 6. Does get dusted up, caught by the combo from Tiny, and this should be a kill. He's surviving a lot longer than planned. FY not going to be able to save him. Not yet.
Yeah, we talk about all these benefits of the Leshrac on the side lane, but all those benefits only apply when you're actually winning the lane. Moves. You're going to clip the ulti here.
Now rolling Thunder and a grab onto Oracle. Still only 5. No false promise. The crit will secure the kill. There's that level 7 bounty you were talking about. Now Tomato disarmed on the high ground. Will be forced back out of mana, but FY does not make it to the low ground. That was unfortunate, and that'll be good farm.
Yeah, this is the build I've seen before too, where they just go straight. Oh. It's Calling Blades that sentry, but like straight into the BKB.
That poor Pango, just watching him in that tiny avalanche. Oh.
Well, that's something we can watch for this game. So if you use the Sonic Wave during the Pango windup, it actually cancels his ulti. Because any sort of forced movement cancels Pango's ult now. So like Force Staffs or anything like that. I say now, I think it's just always been like that. It seems kind of unintended, but...
Moves. It's pulled back. A lot of damage, but are they actually going to be able to secure this kill with XM here? Maybe. Into the tower, though. Chalice off the drum charge, is trying desperately to live here. Takes another tower shot, but goes invis, gets the bottle charge, and he lives through it all. Just a kill on the top. 2 crowns and some boots. He might be a king, but it's a pretty small kingdom.
Hey, they got dust now.
They toss him into the tower. Maybe a kill onto Chalice. Moves into the tree line. Static Storm, Kinetic Field. They'll make it a 1-for-1 at the very least. The Bounty Hunter does lose his life. Papita needs to be careful. There's the tree line, and there's an Omni Slash from the Jug. That was a little awkward. Maybe still going to find the kill, so no harm done. Looking for more. It's Tomato. Some counter kills, perhaps. Healing Ward comes out. He does have a Sonic Wave, though a little bit low on mana. And to finish off these illusions, there's an Oracle that TP'd back in. Again, still 5. No ultimate. And on the other side is Pangolier. He hops in. There's the Rolling Thunder, and they want this Oracle. He's been isolated. His team's left him high and dry, and he is out of options, baby. On the other side, Moose maybe set to suffer a similar fate, but this Disruptor is out of mana. Couldn't get the glimpse in time. They're just going to open it up for Ame to chop down that tier 1.
Look at Chow's just running under the tower. No cares.
Racer, Gloves of Haste. Midas queued up, but...
Oh, roll up top.
Moose gets pulled back. FY going to be able to help finish that one off. It's a dead Tiny, and Lesh will just head back to friendly territory. This
would be kind of nice.
I was thinking like Treads. I mean, Yules is a great utility item on that hero. I don't know. I think there's a number of choices. They are going to grab Oracle here. Level 6. He's got the False Promise, but Static Storm will drop the silence. So not even going to be able to use the ulti. And now another tier 2 for LG.
So depressed.
Yeah, at least right now they can kind of run away from him. Once the Diffusal comes out, that's not really happening. They will catch FY up top.
Be a kill from Raptor on that bottom too.
Oh, got the tail end of that as they grab X Nova. Maybe Chalice could fall. Picked up his Mithril Hammer, so at least he's bought out. Does get dusted, but XM also in the neighborhood. Pepita on the run.
Oh, the long range, the medic Tiny.
Oh, the creep wave at the worst time. It does kind of work out for LGD as it moves him closer to the Tiny.
Yeah, but it saved his core. He got the left rack out without.
The creeps made it go the other way. Mason up top. Oh, Chalice here.
That's not a good sign when people just walk with your PA.
Oh, the Static Storm, Kinetic Field, the Glimpse. Those kind of moments where you go, oh yeah.
Doubt about that. And Midas and Tome, you know, they're the only ones that really give you those.
Well, hello Oracle. Does not have the mana to use his ultimate now, thanks to the Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, not a fan of how it doesn't make the blue diamond anymore. They're going for the moves here. They're looking to pop some smokes on a roaming bounty. They're actually hoping for a jug. This is the 20-minute bounty rune smoke.
Infamous has got to make something happen here. I like the idea.
Sees the queen. They thought it was bounty, but it was Jug lurking.
He gets off the Omni Slash. He pops the Oracle to start. It's a backfire for Infamous. Now Moose gets destroyed. Static Storm Kinetic Field pulls back Tomato. He will be able to blink TP, but your hopes of winning this fight are now null and void as Infamous lose 3. Bounty runes go the way of the Dire again, and 20 minutes in, we are getting eerily close to that 1K network lead per minute, Trent, and that is usually the sign of ultimate doom.
Indeed.
You just feel bad for this Oracle. He has not been able to do anything. He didn't have his ultimate for the longest time, and now that he's gotten it, the last 3 times he wanted to use it, he couldn't even get it off. Like, he has just been... Once that's out, I don't know what you do at that point. You
the
just
Jug was
run.
just a super solid pick, too.
Yeah. Totally agreed there. Glimpse. Oh, they found the clock. There's that combo we talked about. Track with Glimpse. A Static Storm on top of it. They're going to try to knock him back in, but this time the False Promise comes out. It should be enough to save the Queen of Pain. Oracle.
Yeah.
He's able to do it.
The indicator actually works now, which is pretty cool.
The Motto jumping forward. They want a counter kill on the FY to turn this around, but they need to be careful how far they've committed. They did get that kill, but now Dire enemies are inbound. BKB from Chalice. That'll connect. Wu gets brought down. Pepita also going to fall as XM joins the party. And back on the other side, Moose playing some ring around the rosy with X Nova. Toss will not be enough to reset that, and even though they do get the Pango, they lose 3 in return, and LGD find the advantage.
I was going to comment.
Creeps inbound. That'll break the backdoor protection. 2 heroes in the grave with buybacks, but they respawn pretty quickly. We're only 22 minutes in. Guardian Greaves get picked up by the Pangolier. That'll be the glyph for Radiant, trying to delay the inevitable of these barracks falling. But it's tough. Jug, he's just going to use the spin, grab himself some magic immunity, focus on the melee barracks. I think they'll stick around just long enough to finish it off, but they do need to be a little careful. No PA here right now.
They cut the wave, but they're coming in mid too.
And that's barracks secured. You're right, mid lane is here. They're going to grab Wu again with a Static Storm Kinetic Field. X Nova on point once more. Queen of Pain running low on mana. We'll have to blink back. Infamous doing what little they can to delay this, but they're getting repelled into their tier 4s now and still dying. This Rolling Thunder is just too much for them to handle as Pepita is getting blocked out of his own well. I mean, this is just a slaughter here, Trent. Deso up on the PA. Mason trying to do everything he can. But now 2 buybacks coming out. This is looking like a potential final hold for Infamous.
I gotta say, LGD looks like they're enjoying themselves here.
They racks up on everyone. There's the Omni Slash. Ame just pops the Oracle. Not able to finish off the quad, but the rest of Infamous just getting picked apart. 3 down, triple kill for Ame. Another glimpse. PA able to jump back to a friendly creep, but Queen of Pain once again just sort of delaying the inevitable here. LGD might finally retreat. Low on resources. They're going to have a healing ward. They're going to be top dog.
Is it like that boxing strat where you let them wear themselves out? Like, okay. LGD, they're getting tired. Look at them. Oh, they can only get so many more kills.
Yep, eventually their fingers are going to get tired, and there it is, the GG. The Rocky approach did not work for Infamous this time, and they will get knocked down in game number 1. 9-31, 31K net worth advantage in 25 minutes.
I think the hardest part will just be using the...
A lot of respect going the way of this Rubik Ursa combo. Being very careful not to get caught by the telekinesis, though. As I say that, Wu going to step a little too far forward. Tomato making the rotation. Nightmare's already been used. This is the 5-minute runes.
Oh man, Mason's getting a triple wave under his tower right now. He is so happy.
And they're going to get a first blood from the Bane. So 3-1 bounty runes, but LGD get a first blood.
Just want to clarify that he just missed the root. Moose? I mean, I see a bronze star on this Dark Willow. Don't let me down here. Can't miss these skills. The cooldowns are not that low.
Yeah, it's true. Tomato standing right next to his shrine, sort of baiting in FY as best he can. Wu also going to be nearby. XM going to rotate up, but Moose is still down here. Who's actually going to find the first kill? It will be the Dire, but maybe an exchange back the other way. XM grabs one before he gets stunned up by the Cursed Crown. It's a hasted up Pugna, so very speedy. Tomato trying to body block, but not much to write home about.
All 3 Radiant cores. LGD looking good, but as he said, it's not a big lead at all. It basically just comes down to how many kills, but that is a very quick pick on the Wu.
Oof. He dies.
Tomato has the level 8 though. He got the Viper Strike.
Cursed Crown makes it up to the high ground. Viper can't quite get the angle. Rubik with most of his abilities on cooldown, but XM goes back in. He wants this Willow perhaps. She shifts into the Nether Realm, and now Papita's here, stacking up the sticky, and that will secure the kill on XM. Now down low, Lasso onto FY, Cursed Crown on the high ground. 2 dead on the side of PSG LGD as Infamous cure them. Well done, Papita. On the other side, uh-oh, that's Mason. They're going to find the dog, and they're going to put him in the kennel.
That's his jungle. What are they doing in there? It's not very nice. Probably going to be... oh, the Yasha's done, but man, this courier is just...
They're going in.
Having a time.
FY up top. Telekinesis doesn't pull him back. Realizing there could be reinforcements. He might have bit off more than he could chew here. On the other side, maybe looking to chase down X-Nova, but I mean, he was cutting the wave a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly when he picked it up, but the game has definitely changed since then. Chalice jumps in onto the Viper, but he's got a lot of friends nearby. He's now on the defensive. Flaming Lasso is there with the ultimate expired. I don't know if Ursa can live through this, or Kenny makes it up to the high ground. Now his teammates are here. Wu's going to go down first. A 1-for-1. Bat Rider makes it back up to the Radiant side of the river. He'll get caught by a Decrypt, though. Another Q from Pugna will bring him down, making it now a 1-for-2. Infamous, low on HP, will not suffer any more casualties.
These Rubik Nether Toxins are doing so much damage.
Mason?
He's only got a little bit of time left here on this Invis rune, and they are really, like, it looks like they're almost trying to bait out Tomato.
Still 14 seconds on his ultimate also. Finally grabs him, and look at how fast they react. But Willow there with a beautiful fear, and it might still be enough to keep Tomato alive. And instead they're going to turn on the Ursa. They've got a Fiend's Grip and the damage. 1 down, and he's on the side of LGD.
Really well played by Infamous. Just dangling that. This game, what is the catch situation like? The bots do look pretty tempting, but all right. Well, they're not going to be scared away here. They just go straight back into Dire territory, but Wu catches them with the Nightmare.
Great positioning from Wu to break the smoke, and also catches the Ursa. Remember, he's got the Blink Dagger, so that completely stopped this smoke gank dead in its tracks. X-Nova forced to use the ultimate in combination with a kinetic field that's not even going to be enough to save him. Moo's able to finish him off from downtown. Now Viper headed up to the high ground, takes some decent damage. Fiend's Grip. Chaotic fight, but Tomato, he's going to be the one to take big damage. Can't tell which poison is which, but I think Rubik's returning a lot of damage here, Trent.
Yeah, and they're still chasing after with Ame, but it looks like he will relax just for a second. The full wand pop now from the Dark Willow as well as the Bedlam will keep her safe. Akita wants to grab.
Oh, they're going to turn on the challenge just like that. Maybe they can bring down Wu again. He will fall. XM, though, he's in pretty hard. He gets brought down. 2 for 2. Infamous able to walk away without taking any more losses there, and they killed 2
away from farming, so they're still keeping a net worth lead because Ame is very scary at the moment with the Diffuser Blade.
Yep. Key item up on him, and oh, they might have another go on this Viper. Another setup into the Static Storm, and this time they've got the right clicks. Tomato down. The rest of Infamous starting to retreat. Wu, maybe the first one left behind. Glimpse will pull him back. Nightmare buys him a second, but the Bane is done for. That's how you got to do it.
And that was FY. Instantly, he goes for the lasso, like telekinesis, into his own lasso, steals the Netotoxin, breaking the Viper, and not such a tanky hero anymore.
If they're stacked on top of each other, I don't think there's any way to tell the difference. It's just a giant puddle of green.
Yeah, no, there's no real tell. For the S and Y, gives himself a little bit of status resistance here. And just some general beefiness. Okay.
I kind of like it, actually. The way they're playing this, he needs to be active, and I think he'll get more value out of it than a Manta if they take a fight in the immediate future, and it seems they will. But Pita pulls back with a glimpse. There's a Fiend Script onto the PL, but I don't know how much it's going to matter. Wu keeps himself alive. They're pulling this Ursa in deep. Chalice with no hope. But on the other side, Wu does get killed. It's a 1-for-1. Ame maybe left behind. Able to doppelganger back. Nice kinetic field. Rod of Atos slows him down a bit more, but the Willow finally falls. Man, she went down quick.
Well, that looked really good because they threw everything on that Bat Rider. Like, they knew he was about to slip himself away there with the Boots of Travel, but he's able to steal away the Ursa. But the fact that... All right, who are we lassoing? What's the play here?
I think catching the Ursa could work pretty well. It has in the last couple fights.
They got one
that gets bumped into, and there it is. It's Chalice. Fiend's Grip up in just a couple of seconds, but he's got friends. On the other side, they're going to grab the Viper, and that'll go 1-for-1 to start off the fight. Lycan with the ultimate form on, trying to figure out if he wants to fight or run. It looks like it'll be the latter, but the glimpse, the long-range glimpse indeed. He gets pulled back, kinetic field won't lock him in. Shapeshift just about to expire, but he makes it back past his tier 2.
Probably BKB. I don't think he has a choice. Depressing as that is. Yeah, I hear ya. Oh, that's a good grab.
Here we go. Lasso over the tree line. Glimpse might not break it. Yes, it does. It's just enough room, but FY still gets brought down nonetheless. Who are they going to find next? X-Nova. He gets rooted up. They find both supports. It's a great rotation from Infamous. I don't know if these cores from LGD are going to be able to do much in response.
Dude, how fast was Mason on that purge? Yo. I mean, it's all about that next roach, really. Oh, well, you know, spotted that whole time. He had the empty slot. He must have been considering, right? Or else he would have loved to have that overclock quite a bit earlier. So it just comes down to there's really nothing else, unfortunately. But there it is. The PL having the heart. And how are they going to kill this guy?
Have a heart, Trent. Here we go. Initiation. They're going to catch the Bat Rider. That's not the way it's supposed to go. This time, Chalice finally finds his vengeance, shows off that BKB, and gets a kill on the enemy initiator. Now they want Moose. This Dark Willow on the run. Does have a Yule's Scepter, but Ame, he gets the charge. TP.
Hard to tell.
I didn't see exactly where he popped it,
pings, so maybe not.
Guessing from the mini-map. Oh, mid lane again. They're just going to charge straight in. Challenge pops his BKB again. They've killed Wu. They really want this Viper, and he's going down pretty fast. Another blink forward, and they will find that kill. 2 dead, no buybacks available for Infamous. Moose will head east. He'll survive, but he's number 1 on the supports by a pretty good margin there.
They pick such strong cores that they can get away with this. Like, their support duo is like kind of trash, right? Like Rubik Disruptor, but their cores are so strong that it doesn't matter. These are 3 strong laning cores.
Oh yeah. That Bane just got obliterated.
And then if you can get out of the lanes, obviously these two supports are... It's okay, nothing's happening anyway.
It's not too bad. It's just a
Oh yeah, I just got a little bit of it too. Papita
glimpse back. Hello, Bat Rider. He's gonna make him work for this. No escape route.
Oh, Dark Willow. Run with your Shadow Realm.
PL just feels unstoppable right now.
Yeah, he's not going down.
What 25 talent do you think he grabs here? Is this an obvious doppelganger game?
I don't know. I almost kind of want to see the crit. I feel like he's not going to die anyway. Does he even need doppelganger? I don't think he's even going to get it. But if I had to guess, I feel like Ame's going to take the crit.
Yeah, seeing the Lycan die there, this one could be over sooner rather than later. But I mean, that was a heartbreaker. That's their position 1. That's their big farmer. That's their big boy. Their big boy just got put to sleep. I didn't know euthanasia was legal in Dota. Wu in some trouble
with the Bane too.
Bane, he's actually going to survive through all of that, but the fact that all they can do is run behind their tier 4s into the well is certainly not a good sign. No glyph for the Dire here. Mid tier 3 fall, top tier 3 taking some damage. Lycan up in 10. He does have a buyback. Definitely understand why Mason wants to hold it.
Failure isn't an option.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Buyback now from the Willow. Mid-range go down. They will grab a lasso. Ursa possibly in trouble, but remember, he's got Aegis. So back to life he'll come. And now they jump in. The PL's here. Ame doing what damage he can. Is a decent terrorize. Sets up onto FY, but Chalice BKB on. He is hungry. And this bear is hunting. Tomato in the front lines just getting ripped apart by Phantom Lancer after Phantom Lancer. Chalice being brought down low, but healed up by XM. Sharing is carrying, though a 3-hero cursed crown. Can Moose clean it up? He's only got 1. Chalice goes down 2. If actually wants to punt on top of that, he's bought back. Moose gets brought down by Ame, though. There's a full butterfly on the PL. He's going to back out, but he is feeling pretty darn godlike. Infamous hang on, but it's some damage done. Buyback's used.
I mean, this is a pretty crazy hang. So, like, they kept both melee racks narrowly alive. All right, Ame, don't throw this.
Let's see it. He's going to go in onto the Bat Rider. He needs to be a little careful here. Not too cocky. He doesn't make it to the low ground. This is potentially scary. BKB from Papita into the tier 4s. This PL's going for it. Doppelganger again. He's got a Pugna in here with him, and I think he's just regenerating too much, Trent.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't kill him, but it's just like, this looks a little unnecessary.
He's an actual raid boss right now. Mid-barracks have been brought down. Tomato finally dies as XM jumps back in, and that's it. He calls GG. He knows it's over, and PSG LGD will take game 2. Much less convincing fashion, but a flawless victory for Ame's PL.
Yeah,